Showman Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news for the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Let's move up to the heavyweights, man. And it's not been too much news lately, the last day or two. Nothing major, in my opinion. There's some small things going on in boxing. And plus, we're a little bit disappointed. You know, everybody, especially in the heavyweight division, agreeing to fight other fights and things like that. And throughout boxing, you're just hearing the fights people are going to take, and there's nothing really that you want to see. And, so, it just irks you. And that's nothing major to report. I could have made up something, but no. So let me wait to something. This was kind of major. Some people, like last week with Deontay Wilder, he had a meeting with DAZN, the new sports app, right? And that's where Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn is. And he turned down that offer of whatever, depends if you're talking pounds or dollars, 100 million, 20 million to fight Brazil, and then two more times 40 million for fighting Anthony Joshua. And I was just telling you, videos, basically, he ain't really trying to listen to anything Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua or where they are. He doesn't have to leave where he's at Showtime, where Joshua was, to go follow Joshua some more. That's just over, right? And, and another thing is they didn't tell him what Joshua would be making. So for him, I know he's going in there, man, listen, well, I'm going to listen to him, but I don't have to leave. If it's not broke, I ain't got to fix it. So that's exactly what he comes out and says. It's like, hey, man, it's going to be 50-50 with Joshua. They trying to go beat around the bush and take me through another meeting. We don't know what we're going to make on our fight. And they're going to tell me I'm supposed to have 40 million. Who knows what Joshua had. Me and Joshua fight is going to be 50-50. The reason it's going to be that is I've tried to fight him for less before, right? And this narrative, like Eddie Hearn responded to his actions, Deontay Wilder's actions. He says, well, Deontay Wilder might do it one day if Joshua says it's okay, because we don't feel that Deontay Wilder deserves it, but we might have to do it. Well, the days of Deontay Wilder not deserving it, that's over. Days of saying Deontay Wilder earns this much money, $2 million for his fight and all that, it's over. Look at the money they're throwing Deontay Wilder's way, just like the rest of the fighters. So it's not like he's under them. And we did the survey, ESPN survey, World Fame 100. He's the highest ranking boxer, which means he's the most famous boxer now. So he's not taking a backseat to anybody. And all of the fighters that are not trying to fight him, everyone throughout boxing, the boxers themselves see that now. There is nobody who's thinking, well, Deontay Wilder, somebody, right, he's ducking Joshua because he's not taking that deal, right? And people, what bothers me? When it's somebody kind of new or just somebody who just, goes around trolling places, that's cool. They're never going to stop that. But it's people who act objective, do videos about stuff like that. Then they just omit the whole year and a half and act like you can't understand another man's frustration of trying to do something in the heavyweight division or boxing, period, and getting roadblocks by these people, right? And you know it. But then you can't say that on your channel, right? Because you might upset your base. Sounds like something. People making channels just to bash certain fighters and stuff. That's ridiculous, right? There's enough bad things in boxing to talk about that. But when you see someone trying to fight someone or trying to be undisputed and unified, you're supposed to get behind that fighter if your goal is to see fights. But it's overkill. We know that. Bottom line is, he ain't signed nothing with them anyway because don't trust them. He's not doing bad where he's at. Anthony Joshua was at Showtime. We could have fought then. I'm still a free agent, so we can fight whenever. It doesn't matter if I'm at DAZN or not, because my people at Showtime know I'm the boss. So when it's time to fight you, once you guys say 50-50, like it's been since 2017, since I've been wanting to fight you, we can fight. I tried to fight you for $15 million. I tried to give you $50 million, more than all this money for one fight. I tried to give it to you. I've tried to go to England for 15 and other things trying to fight you. It didn't happen, and the thing that bothers him the most is what Eddie Hearn says in the media after not trying to fight. But he goes to the media and says his stuff. That has hurt Deontay Wilder, and that's probably forever, guys. So it's going to be something correct or not. And Eddie Hearn comes right out after he doesn't sign that DAZN deal talking about he's ducking Joshua. Now you can see it. When he knows that Eddie Hearn knows that's not true. That's why Eddie Hearn wants to sign him. You understand? So with all that being said, that's the biggest news I can find in boxing right now. Deontay Wilder didn't sign with his own because they don't trust you, and they didn't tell him what's up with Anthony Joshua. Bam! There's news. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm about here, y'all.